Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Review. So today I'm going to be talking about the Round Britain Beer Club. This is a beer club with subscriptions for breweries such as Brew 61, such as Ashover Brewery and many others. The website from the last time I looked needs a bit of updating. So, you've seen other subscription services, and this is a subscription service by breweries, ran by breweries for breweries. So what that means is that the breweries are the ones who benefit, not third parties who take all the profit. You think of supermarkets. You sell a beer to supermarkets. That beer has to be sold to the supermarkets at a low price. The supermarkets will then put their 100% and more onto the price of the beer. And you can see who makes the profit on that. So the breweries really struggle. And this is what enticed me and made me really enthusiastic about Round Britain Beer Club, because of the fact that it's the breweries who benefit rather than a third party. Round Britain Beer Club obviously is a website and ran by, there are staff, but it's ran by the breweries. So yeah. So for me, this month I brew 61, based in Bromsgrove in the Birmingham area. 10 of their beers. For your first box set, you get 10 beers. I think there was 7 different beers, but 10 in total. Reviewed all the beers. Tonight, the Golden Fleece is the last one. And what an exceptional lager. Not that I can tell you what the flavour is, because my brain's frazzled. But again, beautiful aroma. I've absolutely thoroughly enjoyed, exploring this brewery. And for me, the Round Britain Beer Club is not just about craft, because a lot of subscription services out there are solely about craft. And yeah, craft is good and all that. There are craft breweries on this platform as well, but there are also modern traditional. And whether you call anything in a bottle craft or not, for the most part it's modern traditional in a bottle. Not always, by no means not always, but it is. So, it's a subscription service, £30 a month, or 32. Yeah. First month is 10 beers, then it's 8 after that. Delivered obviously to your door, different brewery each month. And from my first month, gotta be honest, and I'm a bit late doing this, so I do apologise. One, to Brew 61 and to Round Britain Beer Club, because I like to be right with beer reviews and subscription reviews and all that. I like to be totally right. But I had the news that I'd got diabetes 2 weeks ago, and it absolutely threw me out the water. So yeah. Not the greatest of news just before Christmas. And kind of changed my outlook on beer because of sugar content and all that. But that's a bone of contention for another time. But the grand scheme of things is I've got to lower my consumption of beer, you know, as much as it absolutely royally annoys the hell out of me, you know. One has to be, yeah, right. So, did I enjoy the box set? Yes, yes. Brew 61, I'd heard about Brew 61 before the beer came. Lots of fully flavourful beers. Again, for me, modern traditional with a slightly crafty edge, you know, not full craft, that's for certain. And hoping not to annoy anybody out there who's a fan of a brewery and saying your brewery's modern traditional. No, it's not, it's craft, you know. I don't mean to do that, you know. I have my opinion. My opinion is, you know, for what it is, it's an opinion, you know. Certainly not trying to goad anybody into their own opinion. Life's too short to be for anybody to tell you what to do, you know. We all make our own minds, and that's the best way, of course. But yeah, so Round Britain Beer Club, I love the ethos behind it. I love the fact, you know, absolutely, that it's breweries working together to have their own subscription service, you know. And for me, from what I've seen, it's a blend of craft and modern traditional. So one month it may be a craft beer brewery, the next month it may be a mod trad. And I think that's a good blend. You know, a lot of us are modern traditional beer fans. You know, anybody who's a big supermarket beer person will absolutely be, for me, modern traditional. With, you know, jumping on craft when it's when there's a decent beer, you know, that's not, don't all taste the same, obviously, for obvious reasons. But yeah, so would I recommend Round Britain Beer Club? Yeah, I would. Yeah. The beers from Brew 61 were exceptional. Good variety of different beers. The reviews are all on the channel. Please check out the reviews. Just type in Brew 61 Raggy and yeah, WRAGGY. You'll come up with all the it'll come up with the reviews. Well, you'd hope so anyway, at least. And you know, make your own mind up. But yeah, I mean, like tonight's craft lager, stunning craft lager. So yeah, well worth a try, you know, gotta be honest. And that's my review, really. I don't need to say any more. Give it a try. Thank you for watching. See you soon.